Well, g'day everybody, and welcome to Train Sim World 2. Big thank you to Rail Conductor for, or Conductor Rail or Rail Engineer. He's got so many names for donating this game to the channel, this simulation for us to have a look at. He is trains mad and would love to see a bit more of this on the channel. So thank you very much. He's out on the road delivering goods across the United States. So this series is for you, mate. Thank you very much. What I thought we would do is the new thing in Train Sim World 2, besides editing and stuff like that, is the London Underground Barkaloo line. So I thought we would just go through the journeys on this as part of this series, and then we'll head in and have a look at some other stuff. So Train Sim World being Train Sim World 2 being the successor to Train Sim World TSW. So let's have a look at it. Let's continue our journey. Life on the Underground, Chapter 1, Introduction and Experience. Let's do it, guys. Let's start our journey. Learning to drive rail on the London Underground. Pretty exciting there. And these are the old engines that they used in 1972, I think, hence 72 stock introduction. So, and there they are.
Welcome to your first day on the Bakerloo line of the London Underground. Here you will be taken through a brief introduction on operating the 1972 tube stock that operate on this line. During this session, you'll be taken through the startup procedure, critical driving controls, and passenger operations at several stations.
Woohoo! Beautiful.
Head over to the indicated train and climb aboard to get started.
Let us climb up the steps. For the purpose of this training, I didn't see what that
Take
was.
a seat in the driver's position. This
We
is where
shall.
you'll be spending most of your time.
Excellent. It's a good place for a driver.
The control switch
Beautiful.
activates the train for operation.
The control switch is down here. Control key in. Lovely. Set the control switch to on. Control key in. Let's see. It's on. Lovely.
The
Beautiful.
direction selector determines the direction of travel.
Yep. So we will put this in, insert the key. Lovely. Key is in. Set the direction to enter. Off, auto, forward, enter. Beautiful.
This train features a combined power brake handle. Set this as indicated to begin the startup procedure.
Okay, set the traction brake control to emergency. Emergency it is.
Set the
Beautiful.
brake as indicated.
Set the traction brake control to off. Come on, you can do it. That's in shutdown. Where is off? Off and release. Okay, hang on a sec. Oh, no. Jesus, a bit off and release. There you go. It's a bit it was a bit tough to do that. Press the audible warning reset button right there. That was a little bit I don't know. A little bit what would you call it? Temperamental. Rio hold,
Train is
set
now
the
ready to
direction
depart.
selector to
Set
forward.
the direction selector and apply power to begin moving.
Power, it is A key. Shunt. There we go. Wow, it's got a little bit of takeoff and pickup on it. Definitely.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce component stress and maintenance requirements.
Got that one.
Apply a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable and safe stop.
All right, we're just shunting in here, so so we're not moving too fast. So we will slow down as we get in. There we go. I don't want to start slowing down too much, so too soon. In we go. In we go. I'm not sure how the brakes will work on this, so it will be interesting to see. That is should be slowing us down. It is slowing us down. Go. So what's that on? Off on release. Here we go. Got to stop up here. There we go. Beautiful. That should be okay. Lovely.
Take a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors.
All is safe. I'm pretty confident. Doors open left. Loading passengers. So we've got doors open left. Doors open left. Doors close left. So it must only be left. You mustn't be opening the right doors up unless you're sitting over there. Okay.
It's time to get going. Set the door.
I wonder whether you can do the tab key. Yes, you can. Alright, you can still do the tab key.
The train is now ready
Get out
to
of that.
depart. Set the
There we go, and off we
The
go.
next station on the line is Kilburn Park, where we will perform a passenger stop.
Excellent. 780 yards until the next stop, so we will speed up. Lovely. Relatively intuitive. Relatively intuitive. Whistle there. Does the whistle work? Yes, it does with the space bar as well. Let's coast down here. Went a little bit overboard there. That's okay. We'll continue to cruise down here. There's another rail. Lovely. The old London Underground. I would love to travel on the London Underground at some point. There we go. That just coast. I'm kind of having to do a little bit of manipulation there. There we go. We've got some speed up now. We can do some speed now. We're 400 yards away, so we're not too far away. Just, it's tough to see in here, isn't it? Wonder whether we have a high. Do we have a high
Apply a small
beam?
amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable and safe stop.
Going probably a little bit slow, running behind on schedule already, more than likely. More than likely. Can we do the T key to see how? Yes, we can. Okay, that's good. Start slowing down. It's even more tough in the underground, isn't it? Because you can't see the station coming. You're kind of relying a little bit on... You're relying basically on the markers pretty well, so... But I'm sure these guys would get pretty used to it, wouldn't they? To be honest. Alright, let's apply some brake in here. Oh, it's not too bad. That's not too bad, guys. Too bad. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, right
Take
doors.
a quick glance at the platform.
Platform is good. Platform is good. Everything's clear. We can't see our train on that that thing over there, can we? No, we can't. It'd be good if you could see that on the screens. They're obviously just a JPEG. Beautiful. Close the doors. Locking doors. And we are off.
Proceed to the next stop at Maida Vale unguided this time and see how you get on.
We will be fine. We will be fine. Alright, we'll try and get a little bit more speed up this time. There we go. Beautiful. Quite nice. Just it's the same as, it's pretty well the same as TSW as the first one. Can't see much difference. Different train, obviously. Graphics look really good. Everything seems to be running really smoothly. Let's do some coasting there. Everything seems to be okay. Let's keep our eye on the station coming in. There we go. Now, the nuances of new trains, working out when to actually start slowing down a bit without slowing down too soon, without making it too hard of a slowdown. That seemed to go all right. That wasn't too bad. Let's just coast a little bit now. There we go. The underground stations are looking absolutely awesome. Yeah, I would love to at some stage go and ride the London Underground. You never know. You never know. I will get there. Just coast in here just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Let's open those doors. Beautiful. Load those passengers on. Getting some AP points. She's yeah, definitely good looking. We can get up and go for a walk if we want to.
Good
Let's
work.
close
That
those
concludes
doors.
all of the basics of operating this train.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's scenario number 1. We got some points there, some AP points there. We got a gold medal for that. Though we mustn't have done too bad. And we are leveling up on the underground Barkaloo line. So we are level 3 in this now already. I did do the quick introduction. So let's continue our journey here. I think we've got enough time to run another scenario, at least one more anyway. Continuing on with this one. So zone 1. All right. What is zone 1? All right, welcome to London Road Depot. This is a northbound service which will travel to and terminate at Queen's Park. Beautiful. Right, are we ready to roll or are we cold and dark? We are probably cold and dark, are we? The control key is in. Okay, I'm guessing that it's okay. Let's put that to... Off and release. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Okay, set the traction brake control to shunt. Are we in forward? Yes, we are. All right, perfect. Okay, so little bit of speed in there. We've got a stop just up here. Just doing a little bit too much speeding there. We're supposed to be shunting at 5. There we go, and we've got a stop signal just up here, 30 yards away. Lovely, we'll just cruise into here and we will stop and wait for that. Obviously need to stop before this little pedestrian step over here. Perfect. Okay, wait for a moment. Yes, we shall wait for a moment. It's easy enough. Signal is green. I don't know how the signals go on this, so... Stop at location, line entry. Yeah, we will just coast through here. Just trying to get used to the controls a little bit. I need to maybe slow my mouse down a little bit. Go just 5 miles per hour through here. Sounds are nice. The sounds are definitely quite nice. I'm liking the sounds at the moment. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear them quite well. I should have the let's just keep this going till we get into a new speed zone. It is very aggressive. This unit is very aggressive on the braking and the accelerating, I have noticed. There we go. So it's a little bit hard to maintain this speed, but I'm assuming it's because we are going downhill into the underground. So we're on a 3.3 slope. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that, Simi. Went a little bit too far on that. I don't think there's any type of lap brake or anything like that on this either. A little bit of speeding there. Very tough to control going down here. It's like a constant on and off the brakes. Okay, so line entry is up here. We've got a stop signal up here for line entry. Yeah, it's very hard to keep control of coming down here, most definitely. Right, it's you're either on or you're off. Go. It's just a constant on and off. Well, that's a little bit difficult, isn't it? Oh, no, we've got a little bit more speed now. We can do a little bit more speed. Probably up to about 10, I would say. But we don't want to go too far anyway, because we do need to stop here before this signal, so... That's not bad stopping. That's not bad stopping. There we go. Objective complete. Let's wait until our signal is green. And there's our signal. Let's move. Let's get this show on the road. Or show underway. We have to continue to work on our braking going down the hill. Wow, I wonder whether they had to do this in real life, whether they had to just continually brake on, brake off, brake on, brake off. I mean, it was 1972, so it's 15 now. Lovely. Looks like we are getting right in. We're getting right into the subway tunnel now. There's a little bit of stop there. There's another unit coming through there. Look at that. That is cool. They look so good coming through here, don't they? Alright, we are on level playing field now. Now, I'm assuming that in the London Underground, I don't know a lot about it, but I am assuming that they are most likely everything's relatively level other than when you're going in and out of the underground. There we go. This is a little bit of a downhill slope. Let's speed up a little bit. So we do have a little bit more speed limit here. Looks like we've got 20 coming through here. Let's coast. There we go. I'm going to try and maintain that. That's looking a little bit easier, isn't it? A little bit easier to maintain coming down here. It's definitely quite nice. Those sounds are awesome. I could imagine that this is what it would sound like, most definitely. Coming in here now. Now, I'm not sure either on the horn protocols on the London Underground, because you can imagine that the horn would be quite loud, wouldn't you? There we go. Let's slow this beast down. I probably went a little bit too aggressive, but thankfully we don't have any passengers on at the moment. Slow this right down here. Try and get him in there. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, open the doors on the right. Do we have lights and stuff in here? Have light controls. Passengers are loading. Cab light right. Fan temperatures, all of that type of stuff. Let's lock the doors. Blow our whistle. No rail engineer on board with us at the moment. He must be out having his lunch, maybe. Alright, what have we got? Although it is 6:07, is that 6:07 in the evening or is it 6:07 in the morning? I'm not sure. Okay, so we've got three speeds on this. There we go, we'll get up to there and we'll coast. We're only 500 yards away. And get a little bit more speed happening. Try and keep the speed happening as much as we can so that we can stay on schedule, because I have always found that it is kind of difficult, isn't it, to stay on schedule on Train Sim, any Train Sim world. The previous one plus Train Sim 2020, is it now? Let's start slowing down. Make sure that we give the passengers a lovely smooth ride into the station. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Looks nice, I will admit, it looks nice. Let's coast right in. We probably slowed down a little bit too much then, I think. There we go, and let's stop now. Should pull us up in the right spot. Looks good. Left-hand side. Left-hand doors. Oh, no. Those doors. Loading passengers. Make sure that the... I hope nobody's stepped out there. My goodness. We'll be in a lot of trouble. We'll be in a lot of trouble there. Alright. Let's close the left doors. Everything is locked. off we go. Sounds like an announcement is happening. I don't know whether that was in the station or inside our train. Speed up, try and keep it nice and comfortable. We're only 300 yards away from the next one, so it's not too far at all. I'm not sure how many stations that we have to stop at. We will check that in a minute. Let's just coast into here. There we go, lovely. And let's start slowing down now. Maybe a little bit too early, maybe just a tad too early. We should be alright. Beautiful. Ah, yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking doing the whole underground thing. There we go. That should be okay. Probably have to end up braking a little bit too aggressively there. Go. Let's have a look at our schedule really quickly. Stop at location, Piccadilly Circus. Okay. Lock the doors. Well, we're going to be careful there. Off we go. Piccadilly Circus, 550 something yards. That wouldn't scroll for some reason. I don't know why. Try and keep everything nice and comfortable. We've got a reduction in speed limit now. There we go. Geez, those sounds are awesome. Just going to have to double check and make sure you guys can hear me under all of these sounds. Keep her moving. Lovely. We're sitting in second at the moment, so, and she's coasting along quite nice. That's because we're going uphill. Look at that, 1.3%. So it isn't very level in here at all. So I assume when they were building it, then they would have had to go over and under some forms of rock and stuff like that. 1.4%. There we go. Let's just coast in here maybe. Seeing as how we are going up a slope, that should help us slow down a little bit. Not too many passengers here. Not too many passengers here at all. Okay, and let's start slowing her down now. Look at that. Lovely. Pull ourselves in here like that. Almost on the mark. Here comes another train now. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Let's open those doors. Check it out. It's nice. It's nice having the other traffic floating around and moving around as well. It just makes everything feel so much more lived in. Although we didn't have too many passengers, I would have thought that there would have been more passengers on the tube than what was in there. Okay. Oh, don't want to go too hard. The initial one. There we go. That's better. Try and keep that little marker there as close to the center as we possibly can. There we go. Perfect. Looking good. I'm quite happy with this. Quite happy with this considering it's the first proper time we've driven on a timetable. I don't know how we're going. What are we due at? We are due at Oxford Circus at 6:12. It is currently 6:13, so definitely behind schedule. Definitely behind schedule. But I don't know how to counterbalance that in Train Sim, to be honest. There we go. We'll keep that on 1. Go up to 2. Oh, we can speed up a little bit now. Heading up the hill. Beautiful. Looking absolutely lovely. Certainly be an interesting job driving trains on the London Underground, but I can imagine how tough their schedules are. It's be quite sort of stressful at times. Let's just get into coast because we're coming into the station now. 20 mile an hour, coming up in a 140 yards. Let's just coast in here now. Not really picking up any time. We're 2 minutes late here. We were due here 2 minutes ago. Slow this down a little bit. I don't want to like absolutely can it to try and catch up at all. There we go. In you go. Let all the passengers on board have a sip of our coffee out of our thermos. A little train driver thermos. There we go, that's good. All right, let's lock those doors. Give a little honk. Doors are locked and off we go. So 22 yards until we're in a 20 speed limit, so we won't speed up too much. Make sure that we stay under. Oh, look, we've got 0.6 miles. Okay, 0.6 miles to the next one. Let's try and make up a little bit of time, but we were due there a minute ago, so I don't think that's going to help us, is it? A little bit of coasting. We are going downhill now. There we go. Let's coast on that. Let's see how we go coasting downhill at 1.4. I've got a feeling not very well. I'm going to have to keep putting the brakes on. Oh, there we go. Went overboard a little bit there. That's not too bad though. That's not too bad. We're on a 0% now, so that should be okay. Let's see, 35 miles an hour in 0.8. Green light in 180 yards, which is fine, which will be that green light right there. And speed up a bit now. Probably need that speed, to be honest. I think we'll coast when we get about 250 yards out. Keep that speed going. Throw into coast now. Start slowing down, see how we go, hey? There we go. Evening, everybody. Morning, evening, morning, evening. I'm assuming morning, to be honest. I'm assuming that it's 6:16 in the morning. There we go, lovely. Alright, so it's 6:17. We're only 3 minutes late there. Only 3 minutes late. Go load those passengers up. Can't see what's going on the platform, but I'm assuming... Oh, look, you can see up there, can't you? So do those mirrors work? They may do. Yes, they do, I think. I think those mirrors actually do work. That's pretty cool. Got some speed happening now. Stop at location Barker Street 1 minute ago. No worries, we can do that. I think we did pick up a little bit of time anyway. A little bit of time. 35 mile an hour speed limit in 600 yards. So we don't need to worry about that. And we've got a green signal, that's all right. Beautiful. Let's just drop down to there, let it coast, and we'll coast now. Perfect. That should be okay. That should work quite well. We're 300 yards away. Yeah, I reckon probably about 250 yards, start applying some brake. Maybe about there. Start slowing down a little bit. No, maybe even less, to be honest. Oh, I overdid that. Just cruise in here. On the odd occasion it doesn't flick back up. So from brake to zero, so to coast, so I miss it a little bit there. So we're definitely losing a bit of time now. Definitely losing a bit of time. All right, let's stop that there. A little bit more. It's a little bit of a ballet, isn't it? Right hand side. Let's load all of the passengers on the right hand side. Definitely a throttle and brake ballet. Prep ourselves for a speedy departure. Close that. Hit that. Oh, we are rolling backwards. There we go. Lovely. And we'll see how we go there. Try and pick up 575. We're supposed to be stopping there 2 minutes ago, so we've dropped another minute now. Let's just get this happening. Oh, I wonder what happened then. We lost power for a sec. So let's try coasting from 150 yards out maybe, and see what that does. We'll test that one out. Coasting in and starting to apply brake from about 150 yards out. Oh, it seems a bit wrong. Oh no, it was 160. That seems to be working okay. So that was 160 yards out, and it almost did it. There we go, 160 yards from 30 miles an hour. That might be okay. Let's open those doors there. Load those passengers. So that might be okay. About 160 yards, 30 miles per hour. Might be pretty good. The passengers are loading pretty quick because we've got a pretty decent stop. So hit that. Hit that. And off we go. Edgware Road, 6:19. So Edgware Road 2 minutes ago. Lovely. We are miles behind time. Get some speed happening. Beautiful. 460 yards, 30 miles an hour in 460 yards. So that's after our stop point. Got a green signal coming up. This lovely. It's going to coast 160 yards out there. 160 yards. Let's see, she's slowing down all right. We're going to need to take our brake off or not. Yes, we are. Right, just a little bit. So we could probably do 150 yards, to be honest, couldn't we? There we go. Do that one. Lovely. Come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Passengers are loaded. Lock the doors. A little bit of a honk there. And we are ready to go. Perfect. Okay, so down to a 30. 400 yards, there is a 20 mile an hour speed limit, so we need to keep our eye on that as well. So, which we can do easily enough. Let's see, 380, 370. I still want to get a bit of speed there before we hit that 20 mile an hour speed limit. So I reckon about 100 yards out we might slow down a bit. There we go. That should make us coast there. Beautiful. That's all right. We probably could have left that braking for a little bit longer to get in there, but that's okay. Now we are 190 yards away. Just a little bit more speed there. There we go, that's beautiful. Just coast in here now. It's a little bit hard to see behind that, isn't it? Lucky they got the colours on the floor. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Getting used to it. Open those doors. We'll leave that brake on because we rolled backwards before, so I don't want to roll backwards again. Everybody's getting on. Yeah, 624. Rub it in. Rub it in. Right. All aboard. All aboard. That's it for us. There you go. And we are off. What's our next one? Warwick Avenue. 1 minute ago. So we're actually picking up a little bit of time, so that's good. Must be so tough for these drivers to try to have to stick to this stuff. Let's just try and get up to the limit of our speed there. Going slightly downhill, so I might just coast now and see what it does. It's pretty well hovering, isn't it? It's pretty well hovering in the same spot. Might be slowing down just a little bit. We've got a 30 mile an hour in after the next station, that is. So, no, just gone up to 35 miles an hour. We need to bag it going up there, I reckon. Get up to 30, 160 yards out. 160 should do it. That's what we've worked out, isn't it? Okay, we're going uphill slightly, so let's see how we go. Maybe put a number 2 in there. We are slowing down a little bit, so we can probably... There we go. That was about 140, I think. I think we're about 140 yards from 30 miles an hour on that one, and it seems like it might actually be okay. Yeah, all right, that's not too bad. Let's let these suckers on board. Be mad getting in a train with me driving it. Probably even more mad getting in a train with a rail engineer driving it, to be honest. Let's lock those doors. Give a whistle, and we are off. Try and pick up as much as we can. Stopping at the next one in 1 minute's time. We're holding 1 minute behind schedule, I think. Or actually, no, more than 1 minute behind schedule. Considerable amount more than 1 minute behind schedule, in fact. We are leaving the previous station 1 minute after we were supposed to have dropped off the passengers on the station, on the next station, so let's keep that on 2 while we're going up a bit of a slope, maybe to 1, and to coast. There you go. Now 1.2 miles is a 1.5 speed limit, so we might be coming to the end of our trip. Let's see, Maida Vale. Try and keep up on that 30 speed limit. And the control room can monitor how fast trains are going as well, can't they, on their screens, so they know exactly what's happening, which is pretty cool. Let's coast. And down we go. Seems like a comfortable stopping distance, doesn't it? 150. Probably I got a little bit excited there, I think. Got a little bit too concerned. Okay, open that up. Load these passengers. I'm not sure. Maybe the next one is our final stop. So, pretty cool. It all looks old and rugged, doesn't it? Old and rugged. It's all pretty simple, really, wasn't it? So, lock those doors. Bit of a horn. It's all very, very simple, really. Okay, and off we go. Kilburn Park, so still not our last station. I wonder what these guys feel like after driving in here all day to walk outside. I guess by the time they finish their shift, possibly that it would be night time and dark out there anyway. But Yeah, it'd be pretty tough, wouldn't it, to be in the dark all day and then to walk out into the bright light. Okay, beautiful. 506, 15 at point. Let's coast along there. There we go. 15 miles an hour in 900 yards, so plenty of room for that. Plenty of room for that. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you think about this, about Train Sim World 2. Do you think it's a bit of, do you think, oh, well, it's pretty well Train Sim World? It's just it's just, well, it pretty well is Train Sim World, isn't it? Not much different from Train Sim World from the previous version. And do you have questions as to why they've done this, or do you like it? Do you play it yourself? Yeah, what do you think of it overall? What do you think of it overall? Some of the DLC that was in the previous version is ports over to this and is compatible with this, but some of the DLC is not. So that's pretty interesting. I don't know whether they're going to make all of the DLC. Oh, there we go. I don't know whether they're going to make all of the DLC from the previous version compatible with this and whether they're working on it, or whether or not it's kind of, well, some of it works and some of it doesn't. I don't know. Be interesting to know. I think they've gone to a completely new engine for this one as well, so it'll be interesting in the next episode to see what happens with the doing our we're going to, we need to watch our speed here. There we go. To see what happens with Queen's Park's our last stop. With when we're doing the outside one, doing a bit of a cargo run and stuff. It'd be interesting to see. We're going up a big slope now, so we will keep it on 1 and 2 going through here. And there's that poor sucker having to manage his brakes going down that hill there. Oh, a little bit of a sound glitch there. Stop at Queen's Park, 6:29. It is 6:31. We're probably going to be 3 minutes late by the looks of it. There we go. Lovely. Almost there at our last stop. Let our passengers off, and then we will call this one an episode. So yeah, just in the comments, let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to see some more of this. Don't forget that I stream on Twitch. We will possibly stream this at one point in time as well. We stream Flight Sim, we stream a lot of other stuff as well, so definitely come over and join us. It would be great to have you there. Absolutely awesome to have you there. There we go. Oh. And we will stop. We will see what's going on with our after we release these passengers. I don't know. Will it get it? It might get us to stop up there as well, to be honest. We'll see. We'll see what happens at the end of this passenger loading or unloading, because it's our last stop. So let's see what they want us to do. That is the end of the scenario. There you go. That's not too bad. I don't think we may have had just a little overspeed here. Just a little bit of overspeed. Maybe a couple of little bits of overspeed at the start. So that's not too bad, actually. 6.7 miles, 32 minutes. All right, guys, if you like this one, please hit like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe. Don't forget to join us on Twitch, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.